So what kind of mindset did you go from coming into the company to where you're at right now? Like as far as the way you've been doing business, I mean, did you feel like you're just, approaching it a certain way, but now you're seeing it in a different way? Like if you had to put into a feeling of how you were before versus now?
That's not something I really ever thought about in that sense. I mean, I always try to take whatever's available and make it work or tweak it to work. If it's not working one way, I'm gonna figure out a way to make it work, because every place is gonna have the ideal way of doing things. And it's just kind of up to us to make that work with our personality and our sales style.
I think another thing to also take from Jay is the work ethic. There's a lot of agents on our floor that have very strong work ethic, but I think that it's action mixed with the quality of the action. He's actually performing tasks that move the needle rather than performing a lot of tasks to just maintain, right? So we sometimes do a lot of tasks to just maintain, and we think we're busy, but we're never really moving the needle. So you could put in 12-hour days, but how many of those minutes actually moved you closer to achieving the ultimate goal? And so the quality of work, obviously he's disciplined, you can tell by his physique, right? So his discipline, he has discipline to make sure he's holding himself accountable. And so I rarely see this guy take lunch. I'm not saying you guys don't take lunch, but you don't ever see him play ping pong, right? You don't ever see him kind of chatting around. He's always walking around, he's always on the phone, he's always taking action. And the reason why I wanted to call him in is because I want you guys to know that even if you've been here for a long time or you're new or what have you, there's a specific science and a cycle that you just need to implement. And what he's talking about twisted, what he's talking about is you're controlling the perception that the prospect has in dealing with you. And the reason why it works with him is because he sounds different than the agents at Loan Depot. He sounds different from the agent from Quicken or Mr. Cooper, who's saying the traditional things like, hey, I can lower your payment, let's see what rate I can give you. You never hear him talk about pricing.